Hello guys, and welcome back to a new video on this channel. I'm Sabi from CodeRevolution, and as always I'm back with a new update for Aiomatic. And based on suggestions from you guys, I extended the functionality of Aiomatic extension, the Amazon S3 storage for images, and now it is able to copy the images from AI generated sources or from royalty-free sources that are used by the Aiomatic plugin to Amazon S3 and also to other Amazon S3 compatible sources and storages like CloudFlare R2, DigitalOcean Spaces and Wasabi. So this means that all images that the plugin uses in the content will be able to be uploaded to these servers. So let me show you this in action, but first let me tell you that Aiomatic is linked in this video description, and also the extension plugin which allows the copying of images to cloud storages is also linked there. Okay, so after you install the Aiomatic extension on your server, you can go to main settings, image storage tab, and you will find here the copy royalty-free AI images from post content to any of these locations. So you can select your local server, and if you install the extension, you can select also Amazon S3, CloudFlare R2, DigitalOcean Spaces and Wasabi. So let me show you how this will work for each of them. Excepting Amazon S3, as I already have a tutorial video on Amazon S3, as this is an older feature. Amazon S3 was there before these other three which were added recently. So I will cover CloudFlare R2, DigitalOcean Spaces and Wasabi. So let me show you first CloudFlare R2. So if you select CloudFlare R2, you will be greeted with bucket name, account ID, API key and API secret for CloudFlare R2. These settings will appear. And let me show you how to set this up. So first of all, go to your Cloudflare account and click on R2. You will need to sign up for Cloudflare R2's service. It's around $5 currently per month, fixed price, and you will be able to access your details. So first of all, copy your account ID, which is shown here, and go back to plugin settings and add it in the account ID settings field. Afterwards, you can click manage R2 API tokens, create API token, and you can add a name here which is suggestive. Don't forget to click the object read write permission because this is required. If it only reads, then it will not work. So object read write, and it is okay, everything default value. So now click create API token, and here it is, access key ID. This should be copied and entered in the API key ID from here. And also key secret, this should be copied and pasted here. Don't bother using these combinations as I will delete them after I finish this video. So yeah, I will set up the ID, account ID, key and secret. We will need to set up also the bucket name. So for this, go back to your R2 main account here twice, and here it is, the overview of R2, and click create bucket. Give it a name, testing R2. Be sure to not use uppercase letters or spaces because it's not valid. You can leave the location automatic or you can specify your location. It's okay. And now all you have to do is click create bucket. Now copy the bucket name that you created and paste it in plugin settings here. Afterwards, be sure to do something very important. Go to the bucket settings, and in the public access field, specify how your bucket can be accessed. Add your domain name here by connecting your domain, because if you don't do this, if you don't connect your domain, then the images from your bucket will not be accessible publicly on your site. So be sure to do this. So after you connected your domain, I cannot do this right now because I have a localhost domain and I cannot show this in action, but be sure to connect your domain and afterwards the bucket will be publicly accessible. And if you save here settings, if you go to AI post creator, the bulk AI post creator, then you will be able to upload images to CloudFlare R2 storage. Now let me show you also how to set up DigitalOcean Spaces. Here in DigitalOcean Spaces, you will need to set up the Spaces origin endpoint, API key, and API secret. So for this, go to your DigitalOcean Spaces location, and here in DigitalOcean, click DigitalOcean Spaces. And after you sign up here, click Create Spaces Bucket. And be sure to select a location which is close to you. Enable CDN because you will be storing images here. You can select also a bucket name of my bucket, and Spaces subscription. Oh yeah, this is the $5. Yeah, the other one is not $5, I guess. So this one is not $5. The DigitalOcean Spaces is the $5 one. Okay, now click on Settings, and all you have to do is select the origin endpoint from here and copy it. Go to Plugin Settings and then set the DigitalOcean Spaces origin endpoint to the endpoint that you copied. Now we need a Spaces API key and Spaces API secret. So for this, we need to create an API key and API secret for this. To enable this, we need to manage all keys and go to and click on this page, and we will go to AP Applications and API. Click Generate New Key, enter a key name, very suggestive as you see, and we will be getting some API keys right now generated, and we need to copy the key name from here and go to the plugin settings here. And after we go back to our DigitalOcean, we can copy also the secret and paste it here in Spaces API secret. Now we can save settings. And here it is. DigitalOcean Spaces is configured for us. Now let me actually show you this in action. Let me create WordPress plugins in 2023, a quick post only with, let's say, 2 sections, so it will be created faster. And let's run this rule now. I will pause the video to allow a shorter wait time for you guys, because this might take a minute or two to finish. Okay, so I am back and the green check mark appeared. Let's check our site, and here it is. And this related image, if we inspect it, it's on name of my bucket.france1digitaloceanspaces.com. And actually this was my bucket, if I remember correctly, name of my bucket. So this is hosted there, and also if we inspect this one, name of my bucket, DigitalOcean. Okay, so we hosted our images on DigitalOcean Spaces. Now let's go ahead and set up the plugin to work with Wasabi. So Wasabi is a bit more tricky because you will need to sign up for an account. You will need to add your Visa card or credit card, and the account needs to be upgraded from free account to paid account. This can take around 12 to 24 hours. In my case, it took around 12 hours to upgrade. And after your account is upgraded, actually you will need to create a bucket and hit settings here. And usually starting from 2023, you will not be able to set the bucket as public, because yeah, the Wasabi team actually removed this possibility, and to have access to public features on your bucket, you will need to contact their support and ask, please enable the public access feature for my bucket. And after the Wasabi support responds to you back and tells you that, hey, do you comply with our requirements? And you have to reply to this email that, hey, okay, yes, I comply. And afterwards they say that, okay, in this case we allow you to have public access on your bucket, and you will get similar to me like here, that I can switch on the public access override. Is now available. We'll have read access to object within this bucket. Public access will appear this message, and afterwards your bucket will have public access even if you refresh it. Okay, so let's go ahead and check how to set this up from Aiomatic. So you will need to go to Wasabi and File Manager. Here you will need to sign in or sign up to an account. And here you will be able to create your bucket. So click on Create Bucket, add the bucket name, region, and afterwards you will need to so quick setup is not needed. Afterwards you will be getting this bucket, and to get your bucket details, click on Settings for the bucket, and you will see here details. And what you will need is the region, so keep in mind the region that you selected, the bucket name. The bucket name is this one, so this is the bucket name. Enter bucket name here. The region this one, actually I'm not sure if they showed this before after the bucket was created, but don't take my word for this. So let's check buckets here. Here it is, the region, it's listed here. So AP Northeast 1, this is the region of my bucket. And let's select Northeast AP. Asia Pacific is AP Northeast 1, and this is AP Northeast 1. And if we create buckets, let me just confirm this, we can see the cities here: Tokyo, Osaka, Singapore, Sydney, and we can also see the cities here. So Northeast 1, Asia Pacific. Let me select this. So AP Northeast 1 is Tokyo. Be sure to select here also Tokyo. Okay. So after we done this, we need API key and API secret. So for this, go to this URL instead. Once again, you have to sign in. And after you are done with this, you can create a access key and access secret. So to do this, you will need to go to Wasabi settings and click on access keys from here. So access keys is what you need. Click create access key, and you can leave root user, and here it is, access key. You will need to also click on show to show your secret. So this is your access key, and this is your access secret, and all you need to do is copy keys to clipboard. Now you can paste your keys here, but keep in mind that this is your access key. So remove everything this part and accepting, and this is your access secret. So it's better to paste this in a notepad before and copy your key and secret from there. Okay, so now we have Wasabi also configured. We have public access on our Wasabi bucket, and starting from here we will be also able to store images on Wasabi. Okay, so these are the main functionalities that were added to Aiomatic. Don't forget, check Aiomatic, it is also discounted, and in this video's description the extension that I talked about, it is also linked in this video's description. If you have more ideas, suggestions, let me know in the comments of this video. Every suggestion or comment is welcome. And yeah, This is all for today. Thanks for watching. Until then, like, share, subscribe. This is all. Bye bye.